Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at the best G-Sync gaming monitors in the market
2022.
I made this list based on my personal opinion and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these monitors, you can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, I have a question for you guys. Which monitor are you using right now and what is your opinion on it? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. LG 27GL850 Best Value. The LG 27GL850 is currently one of the most popular and hotly requested gaming monitors in the market. But what makes it so special? It's the first IPS monitor that claims to hit TN-level response times. With a rated 1 millisecond response time, theoretically this display should have all the speed advantages of a TN panel, but without the downsides like poor color performance, low contrast ratios, and weak viewing angles. Anything in their Ultra Gear line for gamers will look somewhat alike. You get a full V-stand with red highlights and a simple plastic construction. Reasonable bezels, a matte black finish on both sides, thankfully no glossy areas, and easy access to ports on the rear. It's a simple, attractive design with no outrageous elements or pointless RGB lighting. That's not just in terms of overall color accuracy, but also in terms of areas like viewing angles and uniformity, which tend to be excellent with IPS monitors and help deliver a stunning experience. On top of this, the 27GL850 is a nano IPS monitor, touting 98% DCI-P3 coverage, which is perfect for wide gamut content. Overall, we think the LG 27GL850 is one of the best gaming monitors on the market. Make no mistake, it's not a 1 millisecond display, but with an average response time of around 4 milliseconds, complete with minimal overshoot, no dart level smearing, and ultra-fast input lag, this is one of the fastest monitors on the market. Number 4. Alienware AW2721D Best 240Hz Monitor. The Dell AW2721D is an impressive gaming monitor. It has a 240Hz refresh rate and an exceptional response time, resulting in clear motion. It also has an incredibly low input lag, so gaming feels responsive. It supports G-Sync and is FreeSync compatible. The 3 millisecond response time is solid for gaming, although this is one area where I think the Alienware cedes ground in the esports world. If you're a serious player, then you'll want a 1 millisecond panel. The monitor is easy to build and set up, with a stand that snaps in place and tool-free screws used for the base, although the 10.9 kilogram weight puts this display on the hefty side. The deployment of 240Hz NVIDIA G-Sync Ultimate is impressive, ensuring smooth visuals for fast games such as CSGO, Fortnite and Call of Duty Warzone. It delivers a significant leap over 144Hz panels too, ultimately providing a top-notch gaming experience. It's fast, crisp, and smooth. The Alienware AW2721D is an excellent 27-inch Quad HD gaming monitor, packing all of the important esports-grade features such as a high refresh rate, top-quality IPS panel, and HDR support. It delivers a great gaming experience in high-end single-player and competitive games. If you want one of the best, you should definitely check out this beast. Number 3. Samsung Odyssey G7 Best Curved G-Sync Monitor. Moving on, we have the Odyssey G7. The G7 is a 32-inch panel with a 2560 by 1440 resolution, which means it has a solid amount of on-screen real estate and a 92 ppi density level. Games are reasonably crisp here, but 4K panels are sharper. Samsung screen works with AMD FreeSync Premium Pro and NVIDIA G-Sync at 240Hz, which means esports games and fast-paced single-player titles run smoothly at incredible frame rates, as long as you've got a suitable graphics card. As ever, the jump from 144 to 240Hz is not as drastic as the leap from 60 to 144Hz, but the move to 240Hz remains noticeable and advantageous for high-end competition. The G7 has front-facing RGB LEDs, a stylish metal stand, and more RGB LEDs around the rear. It has 120mm of height adjustment alongside tilt, swivel, and pivot options, which is a superb slate of adjustability for a 32-inch curved screen, and build quality is excellent. Happily, these levels of quality were all maintained when we reduced the G7's brightness to a more conventional setting. Samsung has done fantastic things with this next-generation VA panel technology, even if the Odyssey G7 doesn't hit all the right marks. VA is absolutely back as a contender for high-end gaming displays, and we're excited to see where this goes. Number 2. LG 27GN950 Best 4K Monitor. The LG 27GN950B is a great 4K gaming monitor. It has a high 160Hz refresh rate, but you can only display that refresh rate over a DisplayPort connection, and you need a high-end graphics card to take full advantage of this monitor. It delivers impressive gaming performance thanks to its incredible response time that results in extremely clear motion, and it also has an incredibly low input lag. The LG 27GN950B is impressive for gaming. It has a high 160Hz refresh rate and VRR support to reduce screen tearing. It has an incredible response time and low input lag whether you're gaming at its max refresh rate or 60Hz. The 27GN950B's OSD and power are controlled by a tiny joystick found in the bottom center of the panel. You can click it to the sides for volume control and fore or aft to adjust brightness. Press it and you get a quick menu with input selection, game mode, power, and the full menu. The 27GN950B doesn't require calibration, but there are small gains available with a few tweaks. The best gamma preset is Mode 4, and that requires a single click of the red slider to bring grayscale tracking to an error-free state. 144Hz 4K monitors are still rare items selling for premium prices, but the LG 27GN950B is a worthy addition to the list of choices. Number 1. Dell S2721 DGF Best All-Round. LG had the best performing 1440p IPS gaming monitor in the form of the 27GL850B, but then Dell took the panel used on that monitor and created the S2721 DGF, which is both better and cheaper than the 27GL850B. The S2721 DGF offers superb response time and ultra-low input lag. It also supports both FreeSync and G-Sync, and its colors are awesome after some calibration. The IPS panel delivers wide viewing angles, but unfortunately this comes at the expense of contrast. It has an excellent response time with very little blur behind fast-moving objects, and it has outstanding low input lag for a responsive gaming experience. It's a versatile monitor with outstanding ergonomics, great reflection handling, and a high peak brightness in SDR, so glare isn't an issue in a bright room. If HDR is your thing, there are few better gaming monitors than the Dell S2721 DGF. Its SDR contrast is a bit lackluster, but it makes up for that somewhat with a large, accurate color gamut. With 165Hz and 2 flavors of adaptive sync, it delivers excellent gameplay. Finally, it supports AMD's FreeSync variable refresh rate technology, and it's certified to work with NVIDIA's G-Sync compatible mode. Definitely the best G-Sync monitor on the market, without a doubt. Buying guide. Screen size. Screen size isn't as big of a deal with monitors since you'll be viewing them up close, and the differences are fairly minor. Today, gaming monitors stick to anywhere between 21 inches and 27 inches, since those represent the perfect balance of visual clarity and viewing comfort. Anything higher and they would have to be watched from a distance, and anything smaller and they wouldn't benefit as much from high resolutions. Which size you choose is entirely up to you. However, if you are going with a 1080p monitor, it's best not to go larger than 24 inches, since the lower pixel density will inevitably lead to some unsightly aliasing. HDR. A lot of people think that more resolution is the best move for better quality. I'd argue that high dynamic range, or HDR, will make a bigger difference to your image quality than more resolution. The extra pop and more vivid colors available in HDR imagery represent a huge jump compared to older display systems. If you haven't seen an HDR display yet, you really are missing out. HDR on computer monitors is a bit unusual still. True HDR requires a specific maximum brightness and minimum brightness to guarantee the dynamic range it promises, but many affordable displays can't hit these targets. Refresh rates. This tells you the number of times your monitor updates with new information per second and is measured in hertz. Bigger numbers equal better, smoother, less choppy images. Refresh rate is especially important for gamers who will want a monitor with at least 75 Hz. Most monitors designed for gaming offer at least 120 Hz. combined with the lowest response time you can find. If you're not gaming, a 60Hz refresh rate should do.